Russia launched an attack with 165 drones over Ukraine from Saturday into Sunday, leaving at least 11 people injured.
Houthi rebels in Yemen fired a ballistic missile at Israel's main airport, injuring 4 people.
Billionaire investor Warren Buffett announces he will retire from leading his Berkshire Hathaway business group at the end of the year.
Russia launched an attack with 165 drones over Ukraine from Saturday into Sunday, according to Ukraine's armed forces. In Kyiv, fires broke out as a result of the attacks, leaving 11 people injured, including 2 children, according to officials. The fires also damaged cars, homes, and other parts of the town's infrastructure. Further south, the central region of Cherkasy also suffered damage from Russian shelling. Over 100 rescues were mobilized to the affected zones as residential buildings and businesses were impacted by fires. The regions of Kharkiv, Donetsk, and Dnipropetrovsk were also affected by the attacks. Meanwhile, Russia's defense ministry released footage on Sunday claiming to show a helicopter striking Ukrainian army positions in the Kherson region.
4 people have been injured after a missile fired from Yemen was launched at Israel's main airport on Sunday. Houthi rebels have claimed responsibility for the attack. It was not immediately clear whether the projectile, which landed in a field near the Ben Gurion International Airport, was the missile or an interceptor from Israel's air defense systems. It left a deep crater in the ground. As a result of the incident, flights were briefly halted. The Iranian-backed Houthi rebels have been striking Israel throughout the war in Gaza in solidarity with Palestinians. The missiles are normally intercepted. Israel's defense minister has vowed vengeance for the strike.
Billionaire investor Warren Buffett on Saturday announced his intention to step aside and retire as CEO of his Berkshire Hathaway Group at the end of the year. The 94-year-old said he will recommend to the company's board on Sunday that Vice Chairman Greg Abel replace him.
Time has arrived where Greg should become the chief executive officer of the company at year end. We'll go forward with that operation and I will play with a Ouija board or whatever.
Thousands of investors in the Omaha Arena gave Buffett a prolonged standing ovation after the announcement. His resignation after 60 years of leading the company will bring to an end an incredible tenure in which he turned Berkshire from a failed textile company into a nearly €1 trillion corporation.
Witnesses and aid groups in Gaza report a surge in looting as Israel has blocked all aid into the enclave for the past 2 months. Unidentified individuals, both armed and unarmed, have been looting UN and aid groups' warehouses as well as bakeries and shops since Wednesday. Israel has said the blockade and its renewed military campaign are intended to pressure Hamas to release the remaining 59 hostages it still holds. Over 80% of the population in Gaza depends on aid, according to the UN, while human rights organizations have accused Israel of using starvation as a weapon of war. Meanwhile, local medics said overnight Israeli strikes in Gaza's southern city of Khan Yunis killed at least 17 Palestinians, including 5 women and 3 children. One of the strikes killed 11 people from the same family who were staying in the city's refugee camp, according to Nasser Hospital, which received the casualties.